Hello students, welcome to the next video of the chapter Algebraic Expressions and Identities for class 8. Today I'll be teaching you about algebraic identities. So let us begin. Now we have some standard algebraic identities that you need to remember. For example, we have a plus b whole square. That means it is a plus b into a plus b. When I multiply this, I am going to get a into a plus b and b into a plus b. So when I solve it, I am going to get something like this. So which is equal to the identity which I have written here. The value of a plus b whole square will always be equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So you need to remember that when we have two numbers or two variables added to the power square, it is going to open in this form, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. If it is a minus, the solution will be different. It will be a square minus 2ab plus b square. So there is a change here. It is minus here. In case of plus, it was a plus here. Now a plus b into a minus b, whenever we have this kind of a expression, we are going to solve it as a square minus b square. And when we have x plus a into x plus b, it is going to solve as x square plus ab of x plus ab. These are the four identities that you need to remember to solve the questions in the exercise. These are nothing but the way when we solve it, what answers we are going to get. So these answers are fixed. Always they will be in this form. So when we have a question and we will use this identity, we will directly get the answer. So let us see. So let us take the first question. Here the question is, using the identities, you have to find the value of these terms. So 5x plus 6y and 5x plus 6y. You have to multiply. This is nothing but same as 5x plus 6y whole square. Now you know the identity a plus b whole square. How much it is? It is a square plus 2ab plus b square. So using this, now this becomes a and this becomes b. So if I do 5x whole square plus 2 into a into b plus b whole square. So my answer will be 25x square plus 30 into 2, 60xy plus 36y square. So using identity, we have to solve it. Here you can see another question. Here it is in the form of a plus b and a minus b. Why I am telling a, you can see these values are same and this value is same. Therefore I am going to use the identity here, a plus b and a minus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. So here a is 3 by 2 m whole square minus 2 by 3 n whole square, which will be 9 by 4 m square minus 4 by 9 n square. So using identity, solving the equations. Now in this question, it is asking to use the identity and evaluate 97 square. What many of you do is, you multiply 97 into 97 and give the answer. No, you don't have to do this. When you are asked to use the identities, you have to use one of the formulas that I showed you out of those four. So for 97 square, it will be easy if I write it as 100 minus 3, because 100 minus 3 will give me 97. So this is nothing but I am using the identity a minus b whole square, which will be nothing but this, right? So I am, in place of a, I am going to write 100, and in place of b, I am going to write 3, and then I will solve it. So after putting this value, I can just solve it. 10,000 minus 6,000 will give me 9,400 plus 9 will give me 9,409. So use this identity to solve it. One more question, if we have the number in decimal, how are we going to use it? So in this case, you can write it as 20 plus 0.5 and 20 minus 0.5, because 20 plus 0.5 will give me 20.5 and 20 minus 0.5 will give me 19.5. So therefore I have used which identity? A plus b into a minus b, which is same as a square minus b square. So here a is 20 and B is 0.5. So I get 400 minus 0.25. So I'll just show you the subtraction. Many of you do mistake in the subtraction as well. So write it like this and solve it. So this is going to be 3, 9, 9, 9 and 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 2 is 7. 0.993. So our answer will be 399.75. So we have used the identities, if you can see, to solve the question. So moving to the next question. Here it has told exactly which identity I need to use to evaluate this question. Now x plus a and x plus b shows that x is a value which is going to be fixed and a and b are going to be different. So if I write it 100 plus 7 here and 100 minus 7. Here I could have used 100 plus 7 and 100 minus 7 to get this, but I cannot use this because here x will be same, but a and b are again same, which is not true. Here a and b's value should be different. So to use this identity, I can write 90 plus 17, that will give me 107, into 90 plus 3. So in this case you can see that 90 is same and a and b's value are different. So when I put this formula, so 90 square plus a is 17 and b is 3 into x, that is 90, plus a into b, that is 17 into 3. So when I solve it, I get, so I'm going to get the result as 9951. So please remember, don't do this, because we are given in the question to do this kind of a identity has to be used. We are going to break in such a way that x is the common factor and b and a its value, a and b's value are going to be different. If I use here, it will become in the form of a plus b and a minus b, which we don't want at the moment. Next question is, using this identity we have to find this value. Okay, now to solve this question, we are going to use this as a square and this as b square. So if I expand, it is going to be a, it is 2.05 plus 0.95 and 2.05 minus 0.95. A plus b and a minus b form. So let us solve. So after solving, we are going to get 3.30, 3.3. So using the identity, when any identity is mentioned to you, see that you use that particular identity only to solve your question. Now moving to the next question, using identity again, we solve these kind of questions. So if it is given that x plus 1 by x is 2, evaluate x square plus 1 by x square and x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. So you know the formula. When I do the square of this number, I am going to get 2 square plus 2 into a, that is x here, and b, that is 1 by x here, plus 1 by x square. So this is actually going to divide and I am going to be left with a square plus 1 by x square plus 2. I have just shifted the terms, okay, which is equal to the square of this particular term. So I know the value of this and I want to get the value of this. So let us solve. If I put the value of 2 here and I leave it as it is and plus 2 is here, this plus 2 can move to the other side. So here 2 to the power 2 is 4 minus this 2, because this is plus here, when it shifts to this side it becomes a negative. I will get the value of 1 by x square. So x square plus 1 by x square is nothing but 2. Now second part of the question tells that you have to find x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. Again, instead of doing the square of the first term, we will now do the square of the first bit to get the second bit. So it is interrelated. So if I have this question and I am doing the square of this, so what will be my answer? A to the power 4 plus 2 into x square into 1 by x square. This is plus 2ab form, plus 1 by x to the power 4, because that is the square of 1 by x square square. So now I have to get the value of, let me first write it again. I am left with, after arranging the terms, I am left with this. I want to find the value of this. I know the value of this from the previous part, that is 2 square. So again it is 4 and this 2 comes here minus, and you are again left with the same answer, that is x4 plus 1 by x to the power 4 is equal to 2. So how we are solving? We are using identities. Whenever you have x plus 1 by x form, remember that the middle term, that is 2ab form, that a and b will cancel because x into 1 by x will become only 2. So I just rearrange and I solve. And the second bit is mostly derived from the first bit. Now this is another question. A square plus b square value is known to us 41 and ab is 4. We have to find a plus b. So again, if we go it in the other way, like we know the identity a plus b whole square will give me a square plus 2ab plus b square. Now you know this identity, you have to find this value. So again rearrange the term so that you can put the values easily. So a square plus b square is given to us as 41 plus 2 into ab. ab is 4. So 41 plus 8, that is 49. So that is a plus b whole square. But if I want to do the square, I want to remove the square of this term, I need to do the square root of both the sides. Okay, so when I do the square root, so this 2 will cancel and this 49 will become root over 49, which is nothing but 7. And as it is root over, we write a plus minus because the answer can be in positive or negative. So a plus b is plus minus 7. And for bit 2, we want to get a minus b. So we will do a minus b whole square. Again we will get this value. I've just already rearranged and written. So a plus b I know is 41 minus 2 into ab is 4. So 41 minus 8 is 33. So a minus b square is 33. So when you have to get a minus b, you have to do the square root of both the side, and we cannot do the square root of this number, so we'll just write root over 33 and we can put a plus minus in front of it because it can be any, the result can be positive or negative. So you did not find the root over, you can just leave the answer as root over 33. So with this I am very sure that you will be able to understand the algebraic identities, and you can put all that 4 identities that I showed you in the beginning. Solve different questions related to your exercise. Please learn by heart the identities. You can also derive them by multiplying the terms, like if it is a plus b whole square, you know it is a plus b into a plus b. So if you multiply, you get the identities answer, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. But it's always better to remember them by heart. And if you like my video, please don't forget to like and comment on it. Thank you for watching.